looks like, since Leonard has sat out the past 3 games with a knee contusion, which may or may not be just the new code word for load management, which I'm hearing a lot from lately, and I just don't know how I feel about it. So we're now joined by Fox Sports NBA analyst Chris Broussard. What's going on, Chris, with Kawhi? What's going on?
Well, what I'm told is that the Clippers are fine with his load management. And when he met with them, when they recruited him, it was like, this is a part of what I do. And they were cool with it, you know. So and part of it is they see how hard he works. Mm-hmm. Like, he's at practice, he's engaged, what I'm told. And then away from the team, he's with his group, and they're doing game stuff, you know, working on his game, his conditioning, and whatever management of his body is necessary. But this, I think, is beyond load management. I think this is, load management is you miss one of the back-to-backs. This, I think, is legit. Now, I don't think it's a serious injury, but I think he was going to miss the New Orleans game, but to miss these last 2 is a legitimate bruise. And that leads me to my main point. My concern is not the load management. My concern is that for as big and strong, as tough as Kawhi Leonard is, he apparently is incredibly fragile, his body. Mm-hmm. If you look at his first 4 years of his career in San Antonio.
Agreed.
He averaged 63 games a year.
It was always something.
Right. And what they'll tell you there is that he felt like he had to be 100% to play. And if he wasn't, little nicks, bruise, whatever, he wouldn't play. Then he plays, in his 8 years, he's played more than 70 games twice. Then, of course, he has the injury against Golden State in the playoffs, plays the 9 games. Last year, you do load management. You only play 60 games, and you're still hobbled in the playoffs. Now, he was great through the playoffs, but he was hobbled. Mm-hmm. And now, here it is, you're load managing, and then you still come down with a knee bruise. So my concern, if I'm the Clippers, is at any moment, this guy's body might give. Hmm. And so I've come to the point where I'm actually fine with his load management because I actually think he needs it.
Right.
But I'm concerned that his body may not be able to hold up.
Right.
But quick point of order. To my knowledge, no surgeries in his career. I don't know of a surgery. This and that, and little this things. And little of that, but not a surgery.
Right.
So just for perspective.
Right.
If I was the Clippers, I would be worried long term because it looks like there's something degenerative in their skip. Because like Chris says, okay, we understand that he's not going to play the front end of the back-to-back, or he's going to miss the back end or a back-to-back. Mm-hmm. But to miss the beginning and the middle and the end, so it's 3 straight. After, like Chris said, the time that he took off last year, he didn't play in the Worlds. He didn't do any of that. And here we are again, nursing these injuries. Mm-hmm. Is this something that's long-term? That, okay, they could, he signed a 3-year deal, win a championship in the first 3 years. But is he going to have a 13, 14, 15-year career skip? It doesn't look like that. I just don't see that. And even with load management, he's missing time. He's missed a third of the games already.
Good work if you can get it.
Yeah, good work. That day job. Y'all did load manage me on Monday, Tuesday. I see y'all Wednesday through Friday.
Must be nice.
You can have Tuesday.
You give me Tuesday. Okay.
I'll take Wednesday.
And to put this thing to bed, I want to put this to bed. And I don't want to hear this no more. To be considered the best player in the world, you need to play.
I do agree.
You need to play. But you can see the best player in the world tonight at Staples. Oh, Goat James. I got a new special.
Playing.
Goat L's on the menu. Just brought them on. Yeah.
It's good.
Goat L. Goat meat. Good, real good.
People want it, I'm sure.
I already brought a.
Goat L's? They don't go together. It's like an oxymoron.
No, the goat and the L made a goat meat like this here. You ain't never had no goat meat?
Completely lost.
You ain't never had no goat meat,
I've not had any goat. I've had goat cheese.
Goat L's?
You ain't never had no goat meat?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I use goat in these oils right here.
So now losers are welcome at your restaurant.
Yeah, I always several of them hot.
You're about to go out of business, and then all of a sudden.
The thunder came. Dak kept me in business for the last 3 years. Dak kept me in business.
Oh.
So now I might have to jump off Dak because a Cowboy might be making a comeback or something.
It sounds like there's some wishful thinking coming from across the table because somebody wants Kawhi Leonard to go away quickly, right? Not that you're wishing injury upon him. You just want terminal load management, so to speak, where you're just not going to ever play, right?
Well, it doesn't look like he go play.
Okay, so if you told me this was an arthritic condition in his knee, but that's not what I'm hearing. I'm hearing it's a contusion. So he got a knee bruise, and we know how he is.
This latest one is a contusion.
Because he had a thigh bruise in San Antonio for 73 games.
So if he had a thigh bruise, missed 73, this knee can keep him down for the rest of the season.
Okay, so if you're the Clippers, would you have said no to this guy because he can be fragile?
Nope.
You're not
You
gonna
had
say
to do
no.
the deal.
And beyond that, he's only locked up for 2 years, right? He had 2 years and an option for a third.
Good point.
So he's got all the leverage.
Okay.
They have to do what he wants.
I think he also has all the wisdom because there's the other guy at Staples, the other star, the so-called, the phony goat.
No, he ain't no funny.
And LeBron James is now hell-bent to prove to the world that he is not the wash king. He's doing hashtag revenge season.
Yeah.
That he wants to show that he hasn't lost a single twitch of his quick twitch athleticism.
Told you got it back, didn't
After Kenny Smith said after opening night game against the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard made LeBron James look not athletic.
Hey, Kenny,
not athletic.
Hey, Kenny, you want to amend that statement? You know,
After that dunk.
you can pull a Gordon
I
Sumner.
liked the dunk. Did you like the
real
dunk?
man and real.
We talked about it yesterday.
I'm saying, don't talk about the dunk. Don't talk
I
about it.
said
think
it
I
was-
just got interrupted.
Oh, my bad. You did. Go ahead, Skip. Go
Talk about the
ahead.
dunk.
LeBron James, I'm warning you, is on a dangerous early season path here because he's now 15th in this league, averaging 35 minutes a game in year 17. We're not even to Thanksgiving yet because he's hell-bent to show us, I'll play every game. He says, if LeBron is healthy, LeBron's playing every game.
Right.
And it's obviously a message sent across the bow of the Clippers like, oh, you got a guy who load manages constantly. I'm not going to load manage. Just remember I said this because it's dangerous idea to this is the wrong method. There's no method to this madness.
He went to Wakanda forever. Vibranium, baby.
Okay, well, you need it.
Here's the thing. We can't let Kawhi's fragility infect our thinking concerning other players. Whether it's LeBron or anybody else. The other players can play 75 to 80 games a year and through the playoffs. We can't let, what Kawhi's doing cannot become the norm.
Right.
Okay, it cannot become, he's going to play 50-something games in the regular season, but he'll be ready for the playoffs.
Right.
You know, so LeBron, like you said, he's averaging 34.8 minutes, but that's a career low. I'm sure he's relaxing during off
15th
days.
in this league right now because everybody's load managing subtly across the board. 15th in the league?
I don't think, look, his minutes are down. You can rest on off days. I mean, obviously they're practicing, but I'm sure they're taking it easy. And he had a full off season off more than ever. I just don't
Shot a good movie, though.
Kawhi's an extreme to the other end, and I think I think Anthony Davis should be sitting out if that shoulder, like if he could sit out 3 weeks and get the shoulder straight, I'd be fine with that.
real injury.
But LeBron, no, I mean, we can't let this
just
become
remember
a
I said this. Just remember, when he pulls his groin on Christmas Day again, God forbid, I'm not going
I don't even want to hear it.
But I'm just saying.
But are we going to say that?
Doing?
Is that going to be because he's playing 35 minutes every night?
I don't know.
It could just be an injury. Like this load management, look, again, I think he's legitimately injured with the bone bruise or the knee bruise, but let's say he wasn't legitimately injured and he just wants to load manage and play 55 games a year. You then have to ask an ethical question of, is it even fair if one guy can just play 55 games, even though I'm healthy, and then be ready for the playoffs where everybody else is playing 80 games? Like, if you're hurt, the league needs to be like, you got to play. Because remember in golf with the golfer who was injured and couldn't walk the course 10 years ago?
The guy that had the circulation.
Was that his name?
Yeah.
And they ruled, look, part of the game is walking the course because the fatigue kicks in and you have to overcome that. If he's
golf to basketball.
But that's
I'm just saying,
it's
like,
not the same.
Right, it's not fair if you're going to play 30, 40, 50 games in the regular season. Everybody else playing 80.
That's what the goats, see, goats do
He's
things.
making his own
I'm going to go on record right now. Kawhi will be readier for May than LeBron will be. He just will. He'll be.
Should we
He'll be.
let-
Let's hope
Jordan-
they're both ready.
Jordan did load management, and he was ready.
Jordan played
Freak.
82 games
Freak
at
of
40
nature.
years old.
Freak of
And my
nature.
guy is
Yep.
the freakiest of
You
nature.
know, your guys played 82 one time.
There you go.
He's always up around 76, though.
Yeah.
77, 78.
Look at all the minutes he got.
You know we're right about Kawhi.
So no, I don't know you're right. He's been doing this his whole career. It's nothing new,
Look,
except now he's in the
if
spotlight.
he's legitimately
Last
hurt, I'm
year.
fine with it.
And you
But-
guys are gloating about a dunk over Bielitsa?
Oh, it
Really?
was nasty.
Can we
It
see
was
it real
nasty.
quick? I
Can
gotta
we
see
see
it.
it?
I
Caught him
gotta
out.
see
He
it.
caught him about it.
Oh,
Bielitsa.
Why not? The
That's
guy
one
wants
of his
to
best
gloat. He's
dunks.
the guy.
Bielitsa?
Is that not?
Gloat?
What?
You can
Yeah, let's
gloat.
see it.
What?
Let's
Let's
see it.
see it.
Come on.
I'm looking for
Bring
it.
us the dunk.
It doesn't matter who it was
Hey,
over.
Come on, dunk it over the 6'10" slow guy. Oh, and stare him down.
Yes.
Stare down poor Bielitsa.
Now the Nurkic one was better. Now,
You're right. That wasn't one of the best of his career.
Nurkic ain't been back
I
since.
misspoke.
You know Nurkic ain't been back since.
You guys are
would
gloating
you?
about
That was
dunking
nasty,
over a
Skip.
6'10" guy?
Come on. I
don't care. It's
Really?
still awesome.
Bielitsa? He can't
He
jump
tr-
higher than I can jump.
If you're a foreign
can't
big
do
man, if you're a foreign big man,
Stay out of the way.
the LeBron
Oh,
coming.
so you're saying he's ugly American now? Is that
Hey,
what-
LeBron.
Well, you know who the Clippers big man is? Zubac.
Oh, he gonna get Zoo.
So he's
He's
gonna
gonna
get
get
big
big
He's
Zoo.
gonna get
Your
caught.
guy.
You know what? Big
He
Z
gonna
might
get
just
caught.
reject him.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not
but
take
see,
it?
But you see, now